Transporter from dispatch, it's a cargo mission today. When you check the payload and the flight plan, please release your parking brake to start. Transporter form dispatch. Loading cargo, please stand by. Transporter. Transporter from dispatch. The cargo is on board. You are clear to taxi to the runway and take off. Transporter from dispatch. Fly safe.
chilling on the board? I gotta fix something real quick. Yeah. The game or the music? What sounds too loud, Kimchi? The game or the music?
5309er, 1,900 feet.
Robotics 8675309er, Huntington approach, continue as planned. Altimeter 30.13.
Yo, can you hear me? Can you hear me, bro? Yo, which one's too loud, man? The game or the music? Killing me, dude. Killing me.
Robotics 8675309er, contact Huntington approach on 128.4.
Going to 128.4, robotics 8675309er. Huntington approach, robotics 8675309er.
Sure? Everything sounds all good now?
1,100 feet.
Robotics 8675309er, Huntington approach, continue as planned. Altimeter 30.14.
Can you even hear? Can you even hear music? I don't. I don't even like. I can't even hardly hear the music. Well, anyways, what did you have for dinner? I had something I haven't had in forever because I'm just tired of food. I'm so bored with it. I go to the grocery store and I just walk in circles. I had they're called pierogies. They're like I don't even know how to describe them. It's getting pretty cold, ain't it, man? I'm okay. You okay, bro? Yeah, yesterday it was raining all day. It was pretty bad out. I had to go measure a bunch of doors and windows. I was soaking wet. Holy shit. It's Brother Bert. What's up, man? How you been?
Robotics 8675309 contact Huntington approach on 132.905.
Going to 1
I'll be alright.
5 robotics.
Staying busy working. Crazy hours and
Huntington approach
just
robotics.
gaming it up.
675309 3,200 feet.
Robotics 8675309
Have you,
approach continue as
Have you
planned.
tried this yet?
Altimeter 30.14.
Do you like it? Yeah, I hear you on the no life thing. Oh, you can't land? Oh, man. Come on now. I know you better than that. I got a flight stick. That probably helps, I guess. Bought this flight stick a long time ago when I got Elite Dangerous, like back in, I don't even know when it was. And I used it for like 5 minutes and put it away, and then when I got this, I was like, oh yeah, I got that flight stick. Let me fucking try it. It's fucking perfect. It is fucking perfect. It's got a throttle control with everything on it. I'm using this little mod called NeoFly. It gives me cargo missions and shit. And it, like, I make money through the mod itself and purchase other planes in the mod. So like right now, just just because I'm using a mod, I'm stuck in this Cessna 152. It don't have autopilot. So I almost have enough money to buy a Skyhawk, which has autopilot. It'll make everything a lot easier. This right here, NeoFly, NeoFly. No, it's not. It's not DLC. It's just it's a mod somebody created. You can just type it in on the. Here. Let me do something here. Oh shit, what's this? Hold on. That's the link for it. It's pretty cool. It's just a little add-on. It's pretty basic. There's some other ones out there that are more complex that have a lot more shit with them. But I like this one. I decided to use the mod NeoFly to fly around the world. I started down in Florida, and now I'm veering off to the left, coming up the East Coast, heading towards Ohio, and I guess Wisconsin, then up towards like the Northwest Territory. Gonna fly around the world. But yeah, it definitely helps to have a flight stick. Like, if you don't have a flight stick, I mean, it's doable for sure, but flight stick makes it so much easier, and it makes it so much more fun. Like, a hell of a lot more fun. When I was trying with just keyboard and mouse, I was just like, eh. Like, trying to turn was just wasn't happening. I might. There's probably, maybe there'll be, cause I pick up missions along my way. That's how I get my destinations. So. I flew all over my shitty town, crashed into my apartment. I went to Chernobyl. I flew around Chernobyl, flew through the Grand Canyon. I flew over top of North Korea. Followed the Great Wall of China. That was pretty badass. It's actually really nice. That one plane that you can land on water, I flew around New York and landed in the water by the Statue of Liberty. I had this on the Microsoft Store first. I was using the Game Pass, but then I thought, I just didn't know how the DLC was going to come out, or if there was going to be like a workshop in Steam or something, so I ended up just buying it on Steam. And it turns out they use like I don't know how exactly to say it, explain it, but they use that same source that people use to create shit for 5M. So that's how a lot of people are like creating these mods and stuff through that source. I think what is it, SDK based or some shit. Got my ghost girl with me. So what you been up to? What other games you been playing? I seen that Epic Game Store had a $10 coupon, so I bought the season pass of what's that one game called? Mud Runner? Yeah. Bought the season pass. Use that $10 coupon. I think I paid like $9 for the season pass or some shit. Thought about giving that a try again sometime. Just been playing like Wasteland 3. There's a cool little game that just come out called Teardown. It's very interesting. I was playing that last night. It's on Steam. Forza, right on. Yeah, they're getting ready to add a fighter jet to this. Like, you can go to a third-party site and buy it, but I'm just gonna wait till it's like pending approval to be in the marketplace. It looks so cool, man. There's like so many fucking buttons to push. Oh, back into the 5M. Call of Duty. Have you seen Dr. Disrespect? Oh my god, I don't even know if I can say that name. We're gonna get fucking banned. Have you run into him in Call of Duty and got shot by him? Learjet? Oh man, there is all kinds of jets. I'm using a mod. Oh, you know the story. Using a mod, saving up money. Next one will be the Skyhawk. It's a family reunion. Papa, Papa. Oh man, that fucking golf games drive me fucking bonkers. So, what did y'all have for dinner, supper? I don't know if Kimchi's still here, but he had fish and chips. Nice, that sounds pretty good. I'm starving. I had your favorite, Reggie. I had some pierogies. Oh hell yeah, eggs, bacon, and hash brown. Hell yeah. I bought some cheese pierogies and some spaghetti sauce and dumped it on my pierogies and sprinkled some cheese. Sauteed some onions, threw that on top. Some Parmesan cheese on it. I know, man. I'm fucking starving. I'm so busy at work, like, they got me going in 50 different directions at one time, so I don't even take lunch anymore. They got me entering data, and they got me up in estimating, writing proposals, creating the products on site, creating quotes, and they got me doing services work, going out and assessing glass damage. Then they got me cutting glass, polishing glass. Then they're training me for a position in the warehouse for commercial. And I'm filling in for, well, I'm helping out with the residential overhead doors, the garage doors, because they're short staff, and then doing my regular installs. So I'm so fucking overwhelmed at work, but it's cool. I like it because I'm just always used to just going out on site and working, you know what I mean? Swinging a hammer, blah 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 blah. All this extra shit is just like insane. My work schedule is supposed to be 7 o'clock to 3:30, but they told me I can stay as long as I want, so I've been going in at 6 or 6:30, stay until 5:30. I'd stay longer, but I have to leave because they have to lock up at 5:30. So I got them to let me use my company email at my house and have access to a lot of this shit on my computer from home, so then I fucking just work from home in the evenings as well. Getting close here. Show you how to land this bad boy. You'll hear the control tower, they actually say my name, Robotics, and that call sign's 8675309. It's funny. Except they call it Niner. like Robotics 8675309er. And then that's my, I don't know what number that is, but I made that up. AI 55. I guess we're on round 3, apparently. It's getting worse again. But as far as my city, I'm not really too sure. I haven't been keeping track of the news in my city. Yeah, I just know for sure that it's getting bad again. Like round 3. Some schools, the governors were telling schools they can open at their own discretion. So some schools opened and cases started rising with children and teachers, and it's so stupid because like now they're taking a survey. The schools that are still closed are taking a survey to see if parents want to go ahead and like let the kids return to school. It's like, are y'all fucking stupid? Like, no. Fuck that. I don't want none of that shit. Everybody around here has just gotten so used to it. They just act like it's. They basically have made it just part of their life. They just, you know, they're not taking precautions anymore. They're not washing their hands. They're being little crybabies about masks and all that shit. So, I mean, everybody, they've gotten used to it, and that's the dangerous part. Like when I used to bring home the groceries, I would have the old lady wipe the stuff down with like a bleach rag. And then I noticed the other day she's just grabbing stuff, putting it away, and I'm just like, huh, fucking humans. She's like, what do you mean, fucking humans? I'm like, look at you. You act like it's gone. Just putting the stuff away without wiping it down anymore, huh? You just gotten used to it. All of a sudden you're immune, huh? Alright, where the fuck is this runway at? So we're gonna have to go around. I also use a site, I got a bookmark called Sky Vector. It's like a site that real pilots actually use to plot their course. I can type in the code for the airport and it will show me, like sometimes you can't, it won't show you the runway on here. So I don't know which direction the runway is sometimes until I get up on it, which I hate. So I'll put in the fucking code for the airport and it'll pull up all the information and show you the runway. Is that my runway? Nah, that ain't my runway. I don't think. Is it? Yep, that's my runway. Alright, well, we need to... Alright.
Traffic Robotics 8675309er, 2 miles east 1,400 feet inbound to land runway 27.
dispatch. Nice landing. Go to the next parking and put your parking brake on. I'll be in touch.
That voice you just heard about putting my parking brake on, that's part of that mod. So now you put your parking brake on and...
Transporter from dispatch. Okay, nice job. Someone is coming to take the cargo. I'll call you when it's done.
My two-wheel landing? I don't know. I don't know what you mean.
Transporter from dispatch. The cargo was picked up by the customer. Your mission is completed.
Woohoo! Alright, so now I just plot my next course. I'll show you how to use that app, that mod here. Alright, so now I'm at 221 in Ohio, and I definitely want to keep going northwest. So you go over here, you put in the ICAO of your location, which is actually 220L, not 1. Or is it I? Yeah. Yeah, it's I. Is it I? Yeah, okay. And then I always click on the pay, toggle it to show me the most. Wow, look at that. I won't fuck with this touchdown vertical speed 200 anymore. I don't know what the deal is with it, but you're hauling glass bottles and I fucking land very slowly and carefully and I fail that mission every time, so I'm not gonna fuck with that. You could do a distance of 100 nautical miles. Alright, so there's a delivery. I ain't gonna fuck with that. And whatever I do, I want to make sure that I'm heading northwest or north at least. So this is gonna take me up north. So this is 7,000. So I'll go ahead and I'll take that one. Just right click. Oh, hold on. Let me look. Oh, Skyhawk here is 10 grand. I don't have 10 grand. I ain't getting there though. Each little airport has different planes for sale. This is what I need next to Skyhawk. I could rent it, but I don't want to rent it. So anyway, right click, fly. So we're going from 220i to 0, I don't know what that is, 0i, 60, some shit. So it's 121 pounds. So I'll go over here and put that in my weight. Add 121 pounds. And then I just put the little codes up in here. Let me drag this out of the way. So we are at 22I. And I always scroll down, and I like it when there's a parking spot. I like starting my shit up myself. So I'll pick a parking spot. And we're going to, I guess that's an O. O, shit, that's an O. O, a 1 or an I don't know. We'll say an I. 1I60. Yep, that's it. Wait a minute. Yep, that's it. That's it. It's 86 nautical miles. So I'll hit connect and fly on that. And as soon as I hit flight, everything else should register, and it should give me a little voice saying, yeah, good morning, blah, blah, blah. We're going to load you up.
Transporter from dispatch. Good morning. The cargo mission will start as soon as you get on your plane, in the parking.
This bitch thinks it's morning. I mean, this woman. Fuck is this music? Remember treasures of the forgotten past. All right, load it up. Load it up, please. Oh, I gotta turn the motor on, I guess. So we turn the fuel on. Turn all your lights on. The mixture, right now the mixture's cut, put it at 100%. Give it a little bit of throttle. Turn the alternator master on. Prime it once. Every plane's different. Every plane's different.
Transporter form dispatch. Loading cargo. Please stand by. Transporter. Transporter from dispatch. The cargo is on board. You are clear to taxi to the runway and take off.
All right, fantastic. So I have an AI pilot with me. They usually do all the communicating for me when it comes to the tower. Like if you don't have the AI pilot set to communicate with tower, you have to actually communicate with the tower yourself. So like when I'm flying and you hear them call out my name and stuff like that, if I don't have the AI pilot set to respond, I manually have to come up here and click on the tower and all that shit. And if you're in like a bigger plane, it has navigational menus and stuff like that. You can communicate to the tower through those. It's pretty cool.
Indian Traffic Robotics, A67530 is taxiing to runway 27.
So I'm taking off for runway 27. Which there's only one runway here, so. Oh, and if it's a big airport, that's where you would use Sky Vector. Sky Vector will show you, if you're on an airport, they'll tell you a whole bunch of stuff. If you gotta travel to a runway that's far away, they'll say crossover B7, C8, crossover 8, 9, da 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 da. And you can pull up Sky Vector and you can see the runway you gotta go to, and it'll actually have all the numbers of the taxi path that you have to take to get there. It's pretty crazy. It's cool though. And actually 27 is on this side of the runway. This fucking music is horrible tonight. Alright, so we're gonna go on over there. Sorry. Looks like we're just gonna have to drive through the grass. Don't mind me. You guys don't have a fucking taxiway to the runway. Fucking Ohio. Oh, that's what the ladies like? Hey, you would know. You get them hiding in your closet. So usually your AI pilot will call it out now that we're ready to take off. I don't know what's going on with mine. Just must be asleep.
India traffic robotics 8675309er taking off runway 27 departing straight out.
So you always make sure you got your flaps down to take off.
Transporter from dispatch. Fly safe.
Once you get up in there a little bit, put your flaps down. Trying to. I have a key bind anyway, I'll just use that. And you just use your trim a little bit, trim up, and then we're good. Turn off landing lights and taxi lights. Going the wrong way. Having autopilot is nice though. I can't wait to get that. That's a whole different tutorial there. Configuring, you can have heading select on, which will keep it to the heading you select, which is basically this up here. And turn on like vertical speed, and you can set a certain throttle of how fast you want it to climb or how fast you want it to descend, and you can lock a certain altitude, and once it reaches it, it'll hold it there. It's pretty cool. This is as close as I'll ever get to flying in a plane. I'll never, ever get in a plane. For real. Unless, I would get in like a spaceship. If they asked me if I wanted to fly to space, I'd say yeah. Because it would be such a fucking rush. I'd probably pass out anyway, so if I died, I wouldn't know. And if I died, I would go out in a fucking ball of fire. Everybody would remember me. I was going to space. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or work on fucking proposals and quotes for work. Uh-oh, I might lose stream, but if I do, it'll come right back. Yeah, I usually fly off autopilot, and I'll just be like checking out Discord and fucking other stuff. Did my place get egged? No, why? What's going on? Did my place get egged tonight? That's a very, very suspicious question. I'd actually have to go outside and look. Gate night. I don't get it. What's gate night? It says something to do with Halloween. Oh, yeah, no, I don't, they don't really, they don't do that around here. They don't, I don't know, maybe they do. I think they toilet paper stuff. But yeah, man, I'm flying around the world. Anybody's more than welcome to join me. Reggie was gonna fly with me. He bought the game, but he doesn't have a flight stick. You really need to have a flight stick. It'd be cool. It'd be cool to fly with other people. I just don't ask strangers. Like, I'm in multiple Discords for this, and I'm sure if I said, "Hey, does anybody want to fly?" they'd be like, "Yeah," but I don't know. I don't want to meet new people. I can hardly hear the music, and I think I'm glad I can't. So I'm not too sure what it sounds like, but it sounds weird as shit. Yeah, I guess you could use a controller if you got. Well, I'm almost certain you'd have a little analog on it. From some app through Streamlabs called Pretzels Free Copyrighted Music. Or not copyright, sorry. It's got tons of stations. Like, let's see here. We got Happy. Let's see what's going on with Happy. We got Pop. Yeah. we got Chill. Epic. I'm not gonna go through them all. Rock. Sometimes rock's good, sometimes it's hit and miss. Holy shit, it's 1:22. I didn't even realize what time it was. See, this ain't it. This without cruise control, it's not too bad. Like, it definitely don't keep you on course. So I constantly gotta kind of tap the controller, but I don't have to make myself lower or raise because it pretty much holds its altitude pretty well for this plane, anyways. Oh, you know what just dawned on me? Now I know what you mean by the video of my little two-wheel plane, that weird ass plane. It had like the propeller on the back side of it. Yeah, that thing was pretty weird. Yeah, I'll be going around the world, man. I don't know how long it will take, but we don't necessarily always have to fly my course around the world. You know what I mean? We could just get in some bush planes and just go fucking sightseeing to different places. Like I said, I've been to Chernobyl and North Korea and Grand Canyon, all that shit. I just can't wait to get a plane that's a little bit more quiet. Oh boy, I wouldn't dare play fucking anything like that right now. Fucking, they're cracking down hard as shit on fucking copyrighted music. People are getting warnings, like, mailed to them directly. It's probably mainly big streamers, though, people that have a pretty big audience. But yeah, they're on a fucking, powerhouse power trip. Well, I wouldn't call it a power trip, but they're cracking down on the copyrighted music hardcore. Seen a lot of the streamers, they all got a fucking letter in the mail giving them a warning. It's not even the VOD, it's just playing it in general. Before, everybody was getting away with without saving your stream, but it's playing copyrighted music during the stream. It's something to do with the DMCA. But in order to even get caught or get a warning, someone would have to report you while you're live streaming. So the chances of that are pretty slim, I'd imagine. And not saving your VOD definitely helps. But yeah, check that game out called Teardown. Like, for real, you gotta check out Teardown. That is something wicked. I recorded a video of me playing it last night. Saved the VOD. You can kind of skip through it. It is so cool. It is so cool. I remember I posted a video in Discord a few months back of a guy that was playing like some kind of beta, or I guess it was a beta. And it may look kind of like pixelated and shit, but the physics of it is like legit. It is so cool. You can destroy everything, and it's pretty fucking wild. It is really, 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 really fun. At least this flight isn't too terribly long. That's what I said. I said it's like looked like Minecraft on steroids. And there's a map creator. Definitely I'm gonna really get into that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it is. It's really, really unique. Like, what's the Steam rating on it right now? I think it just came out yesterday. And it had like insane amount of fucking reviews already for launch. It's just really good. Like I was grabbing everything and just throwing it. It's just like fucking throwing chairs out the window. Damn. Any vehicle you see you can get in. It's got a creator mode, it's got a sandbox, it's got a story mode, which is what I was doing, the story mode. Guys like, hey, we need this house torn down. Go out there and I just fucking drove a goddamn bulldozer through it. Alright, Kimchi, you have a good night, bro. Take it easy, man. Stay warm. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. Man, I've been through like fucking 20 masks already. By those little blue ones. Get them all fucking dirty and shit. Yeah, but I scooped up that game like like ASAP, dude. As soon as I saw it on Steam, I was like, that's that game. One mission, he wanted one of the houses on the dock to disappear and dispose 3 safes, and I just tore out the fucking wall, backed the dump truck up to it, and dropped them down in the dump truck and dumped the safes in the ocean. And then I got a blowtorch and took it over to the house and just lit it up, dude. The fire, like, the video that I watched of the guy playing it in beta a couple months ago, he was like showing how realistic the fire is, how it travels. So I burned that motherfucker down and run my boat through it at the same time, but unfortunately it triggered an alarm and cops came. so I had to do it twice. So what's new in life, Bert? It's been a while, man. New girlfriend, new apartment, new car. Just get a dog. Got a cat now. Multiple girlfriends. Did you get corona yet? No, does it sound like it? Do I sound muffled? Odd side chick? Oh boy. Oh. Ha! No, man. Well, I would not wear. Nah, yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to spread awareness, or they feel like they're an idol and people will follow in their footsteps and wear their mask. I don't know. If I don't have to wear it, I ain't fucking wearing it. It don't bother me to wear it, cause you know. Work I've done, I've worn mask my whole fucking life, but if I don't have to wear that shit, I ain't gonna wear it. Ah, I got a little kitty cat. I see. What'd you name it? Rascal? Irene? Does it start with an S? Muffins? Yeah, that Ricky dude. He was something else. Man, I wish I had some tacos right now. I'm like legit so tired of food. Like honestly, I don't even want tacos. Like I sit there when I'm driving to the grocery store and I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. Nice name, buddy. Oh shit. That's a bad. That's terrible. That's fucking hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. But yeah, man, I'm just so tired of fucking food. Like, I don't know, I'm just bored with the same kind of foods my whole entire life. People are like, oh, dude, make some Marcelo chicken, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, I fucking had it. Make this, make that. I've had it. Ready to go to a new planet and try new food. Anna? Alright, well, I was way off. Yeah, my kids have been wanting a cat, but I don't have anywhere to put a litter box. My bathroom is tiny as hell, and I'm not going to go in there to use the bathroom, and the cat had just taken a fresh shit. I'm not going to put it in the kitchen. I'm not going to put it in any of their rooms. I don't have like a spot for it. Hell no. I keep my door closed anyway. It would never be able to get in here. Is that like a random dark cloud? Sure is. Yeah, I'll make a cat door to the fucking exit. Oh shit, oh shit, I'm icing up, boys. Oh, finally I get to use my heat. Let me figure out how to do this. The pit tot heat switch is on. That is the I don't know how you pronounce the word, but that is for, I'll show you what that's for. See that little thing that looks like an L right there? That takes the force of the air and it tells you how fast you're actually going. It's called the Fiat or something. So you don't want that to freeze, or you'll never know how fast you're going. So that's what that is. But now I got to figure out how to turn on basic heat. Let's see, hot air entry, cabin air, open air. All right. I don't know what this is. Cabin, open hot air entry. I don't know what that is. Carb heat, carburetor heat. Yeah, so the carburetor heat is so your carb doesn't get iced over. I can't make it what color I want it to be. I'm flying way off course now too. Finally got to actually use my heat. Hell yeah. Is it gonna work? Who knows? It is like 5 degrees Celsius. I gotta do something about this music. Just turn it down a little bit. I think the heat's working. I think it's working. Yep, it's working. Excellent. Hopefully when I land, this next airport has a fucking cheap Skyhawk for like 70 grand. Altitude should be around 2,500. Oh, 1,000. Whoops. Oh yeah, I guess it would be 1,000. Yeah, you can turn on like a level where you'll have like real life problems with like the plane, where it could catch on fire. It can have low oil pressure, power failure, electrical problems. But I have all that turned off because I feel like I'm getting really close to the ground here. I turned all that off because these flights take like an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, and I don't want to fucking do it again. One night, well, I shouldn't say a long time ago, when this first came out, I had a Cessna Caravan, and I did a flight that was like 2 hours long, and right when I got towards the end, I forget what kind of catastrophic failure happened, but I ended up having to land my plane and never got to finish my mission. It's fucking 2 hours down the drain. Nice, the heat actually worked. That is really cool. How's the rest of the boys doing? Imagine Jim's probably getting the snowmobiles all ready for winter. Have you had any snow yet? I love the snow, man. We usually don't see anything till about the middle of January. But it's pretty cold out tonight. It is, let me see here. Well, actually, it's not really that bad out right now. If I can get this motherfucker to work. It's 5 degrees. Yeah, no snow yet. No snow. But everybody around here says the same damn thing they say every year that's always untrue. They say, it's gonna be a bad one this year. They say that shit every year. And it never fucking happens. 60? Fuck. I wish it was 60. 60 is fucking... That's my weather right there. That's comfortable. It's 5 Celsius here, which is like 39, 30, I don't know, 40 Fahrenheit, something like that. Yeah, you're probably right on that. About every 50 years, they'll be like, oh, well, the Farmer's Almanac said that fucking caterpillars are all black because it's gonna fucking have a blizzard. We got these big woolly caterpillars that they change colors. They're either orange or they're black. Or they're black with an orange stripe, or they're orange with a black stripe, and people fucking try to say they try to predict the weather off of that. Because black is like it absorbs heat, so when they see them and they're all black, they're like, oh, the caterpillars are all black, they're cold, they need heat, it's gonna be a bad winter. It's fucking stupid. I love the snow so much. I remember one year it fucking didn't even snow, and my heart was so broken. Like I was so depressed all spring. Like I was like, I was really a bit out of shape about that. That was like back in 2010. horrible year. All right, man. You take it easy, buddy. I'll talk to you again for sure, for sure. Thanks for stopping by and chatting. It's been a while. Tell everybody I said what up. Make up some fucking wild story to tell them. Just make some shit up. Just tell them I lost, like, oh no, I don't want to say I lost my. Just make up some shit. Yeah, tell them I won the lotto. Tell them I won the lottery and I moved to, nah, they won't believe that. Tell them I divorced my wife and I'm fucking married a fucking robot woman. That's funny you mentioned lottery. I was fucking talking to my buddy about the lottery earlier. I really need to win it. Have a good night, man. Whoops. Wrong button. Heyo. Thanks, man. Did it show up on the fucking screen for you? Yeah, it didn't show up. It showed up on my Streamlab screen, but it didn't show up on my might have to refresh it. I don't know what the hell just happened. Trying to see if I can get it to show back up. Let me try this. No, that didn't show up. You didn't see anything show up, did you? Again, just now? Oh, it did? You saw it say Frankie donated 500 bits? Ah, alright. We'll have to fix something. It's the live overlay. Did you see any other crazy boxes or anything? Like where if I had like a webcam, there would be like a webcam box and all that shit? Oh, let me turn it back on. Alright, it's on now. Is there anything crazy, anything on the screen at all? Oh, there we go. I got rid of it. Alright, we're good. We're good. On the Streamlabs, it was showing like a bunch of boxes where other shit would be, I guess, but now it's gone. Tell me if you see this Frankie's donation thing pop up again. I was wondering, like, I must have a little delay. Sometimes you like you respond like automatically, but I seen like all of a sudden I saw that little badge by your name, and I was like, I thought, I mean, I know you like subbed a long time ago, so I thought maybe like you had a way of turning it on and off, and you had just turned it back on, and then and then the sub came through. I guess it's just because my internet was getting ready to fucking crap out on me. Absolutely. Bet you that's my runway way up there. I might be getting close to actually getting a draw out of from subs and shit. It's been 1 year. October 19th was 1 year, and I have never got a draw yet from the donations and bits and subs and shit. But I remember last I was at like close to 80 bucks. And that was after Twitch took their cut. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm not doing it how I did it before, where I had a schedule and I was streaming like first it was like a lot, and then I started stepping back and then stepping back and stepping back until I was just burned out and stopped streaming for like fucking 6-7 months. I'm not creating a schedule ever again. I'm not gonna put myself on a fucking schedule. I'll stream when I want to stream. I remember when I first started, they were like, "Oh, the best way to grow an audience is to have a set schedule," and I would preach it to like new streamers. Ah, yeah, new streamer. Yeah, you gotta have a schedule, man. Blah 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 blah. Fuck that. Fuck a schedule. I noticed these two little green lights. I noticed a few minutes ago they were on the opposite side and they were red. And then sometimes they're not even on. I don't know what the fuck they are. I know it has to do with navigation and all, but I don't know why they're lit up. If it's possibly because I'm exactly directly on my course or what. Or if I'm at the right altitude. Yeah, I'm sure I'll go off course here very soon. But I've been watching them the past the past few times that I've been flying in this plane, and it's just like it's random. See, now I'm off course. I need something to drink. I can't wait any longer. I will be right back. Alright, alright, alright. See this runway. What the fuck is it? What? Right here? What? I don't know about that. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god! Woo! Woo! Holy fuck! Wow! Stalled her out for a minute there, about lost it.
Transporter from dispatch. Nice landing. Go to the next parking and put your parking brake on. I'll be in touch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This mod is basically a bush pilot mod. So there is weird places like this that will make you land. What did I do? Put my e-brake on?
Transporter from dispatch. Okay, nice job. Someone is coming to take the cargo.
Oh shit!
I'll
Whoops.
call you when it's done.
I didn't get to actually go to the runway. Well, the spot that it wanted me to land. I hope I get credit. I'll find out in a minute where exactly the fuck that is when I take off from it.
Transporter from dispatch. Everything seems okay. The customer looks happy. Mission ended.
Nice. Alright. Whoops. Alright. Oh no, you missed the whoops for sure. Holy fuck. I'm gonna go back and clip that later. Fucking about lost her. Alright. Pierogies. What did you have? I had poor man dinner. Beer. Huh. Can't go wrong with that. We're just selecting a cargo mission here. I'll take this one. 154 pounds. It's only 69 nautical miles away. It ain't far. Let's see here. £154. Oh, it's the best question in the world, man. What you have for dinner? I remember there was this guy at work, this old guy. I used to ask him, and he could never remember. And usually it took him half the day to remember, or he'd say something during lunch or at the end of the day. It would just be so random. He'd be like, "Oh, I know what I had for dinner now." It's like 7 hours later. But every morning I asked him, I'd be like, "Hey, Luke, what'd you have for dinner?" He'd say, "Oh, you asked me too quick." He'd start thinking. What the fuck is this? Let's see. There we go. That's about right. Lizinos? What's that? Let's see here if I can buy a plane yet. 7,000 Cessna. Oh, there's a Skyhawk. Fucking 150,000. Oh, lasagna. Oh, I fucking love lasagna. Oh, my plane needs repaired? Oh, damn, that's fucking almost $5,000. MSP. MSP. What's MSP? Sounds like fucking something state police.
Transporter from dispatch. Good morning. The cargo mission will start as soon as you get on your plane, in the parking. Transporter form dispatch. Loading cargo. Please stand by.
I am... Let's see, where am I? Am I still in Ohio? Yeah, I'm still in Ohio. I'm heading towards... Head towards Michigan.
Transporter. Transporter from dispatch. The cargo is on board. You are clear to taxi to the runway and take off.
I'm gonna turn the fucking heat on this plane. My windshield iced over already once.
Transporter from dispatch. Fly safe.
Mansfield approach robotics. D675309er. In time set to 152 1 miles northeast of Oscar, India 60. Request. Flight following.
Robotics 8675309er Mansfield approach. Squawk 2407.
That I don't know. I have no idea.
75309er.
Robotics 8675309er radar contact 2 miles north of Oscar, India 602,000 feet.
I was checking out this, hold on, I'll tell you a second, this voice stops talking. I was checking out this really cool...
Copy robotics.
God damn it.
8675309er.
Shut up, lady! I was checking out this really cool game. This spooky horror game. I thought it was cheap. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get this and stream it for Halloween. This shit's like fucking $40. It's like, what? I was telling Reggie and a couple other people, you gotta check this game out called Teardown. It just came out on Steam. I fucking watched a video of it a few months back. It's got a lot of destruction in it. When you tear shit down, you can get inside any vehicle that's on the map. And the physics are supposed to be like really like accurate or whatever. I don't know, but it's called Teardown on Steam. It just came out yesterday. It is fucking awesome. It's like It's so much fun. Yeah, it's not too dark. It's not too bad. They released a patch where they fixed it being so dark. Because I don't think you got to see that one where I was flying through West Virginia. It was completely pitch fucking black. I guess I did. It's not even like that dark. It's beautiful. Yeah, I use real time, so whenever I fly at night, it's gonna be nighttime. I could easily turn it daytime with a click of a setting, but I use real time. Don't be so angry. Yeah, true. Shit. Windshield's icing over. Uh-oh. Fuck does that mean? I never had that light go off. It's a master warning. Wish I knew what that meant. I have no idea. The only thing I can think of is this word right here. I don't know how you pronounce it. Pitot? It's that tube right there. And it has a heat system built into it. It takes the force of the air, and that's how it determines your speed. And I'm assuming that has had iced over a little bit, and it was fucking with my speed system. Is this my speed? Yeah, it's my speed right there. Right? Yeah. It was making a weird sound, but it went away. You know what I mean? Definitely won't come back. Yeah, blue, yellow, green. What's that? Man, must be really, really cold. I'd already turned the heat on before fucking taking off. Oh, there we go. Starting to defrost. You know what sucks is like it takes my car at least like, I don't know, I'm gonna guess maybe 5 to 6 minutes to actually start warming up, and it only takes me like 5 to 6 minutes to get to work. So the past few mornings it's been cold as fuck, and by the time I get to work the heat's just like kicking on. It's fucking annoying as shit. Yeah, and I got a spare key. Like, sometimes I think about, well, if I run down there and turn it on and, you know, I have an extra key with the lock button on it and lock it and run back inside and get dressed. But the city won't let people do that. They won't let people even use remote start. If your car's idling outside on street parking, they'll fucking give you a ticket if you're not inside of it. Because we got a problem with kids stealing cars like big time in this city, and it just, I guess they just think it's another opportunity for a young teenager to steal a car, even though I haven't really heard about any kids stealing a car that was running with the remote start shit or whatever. "75% of the time when cars are stolen in this town, it's late at fucking night, and it's usually somebody that knows somebody that was able to fucking get a key, or they just hammer a fucking screwdriver into the ignition." But yeah, if you park on the street in this city and you have remote start and it's wintertime, you can't fucking use it. But if you got snow all over your windshield, who's gonna know if you're in there or not? Which one? Your one that's broken down? Or your something was wrong with it? I don't remember what it was. The heat didn't work or something? Reggie was here. Reggie! Oh, expired tags. How much is that? I don't think it could be too terribly bad, I guess. I don't know. Did he let you drive it, or did you have to park it on the side of the road? I remember one time I was sick for like 2 weeks. Sick as a fucking dog. Thought I was gonna die. And when I finally felt better, I hadn't had a cigarette in 2 weeks, and I was young and stupid, and I had this El Camino, and I had a busted up fucking Escort GT, and I took the tag off the Escort GT, and I put it on the El Camino, and went to the fucking store to get a pack of cigarettes. And an El Camino is considered a truck, so it's got numbers in the tag instead of like letters. I guess cars have letters and trucks have numbers. And there was a sheriff sitting in the parking lot. As soon as I pulled out, he pulled me over, and he fucking nailed me for fucking switch tags, no registration, no insurance. Fucking impounded my fucking El Camino. Yeah, the switch tags was a $375 fine. No registration was $55. No insurance was a $1,000 fine, and up to X amount of time in jail. I was young and stupid. I went to court, and they were so busy that the judge hadn't come out yet. This lady, there was like ladies walking around with clipboards talking to people sitting down. And she came up to me and she's like, so you got this, this, and this? And she's like, can you pay any of this? And I was like, not really. She's like, okay, can you pay the $55 no registration? She said, if you pay the $55 no registration, she's like, we'll drop the other two. I was like, what? I was like, hell yeah. So my boss at that point in time was sitting in the parking lot ready to write a check to save my ass. He thought he was gonna have to write a check for $1,000 some fucking dollars. And I fucking went outside and I was like, Chris, it's like all I need is $55. He's like, are you shitting me? I was like, nah. Like, he was stressing it for like weeks. I was fucking stressing it. We were all stressing it till the court date. Like, he was all fucking stressing because he thought, like I said, he's gonna have to pay $1,000 some fucking dollars to save me. I got lucky as fuck with that. Well, I went to court twice in my life for something like that. Both times the cop showed up. He was there for that one, and he was a little upset that they let me go. The second time was, I had just bought this fucking Mustang. It was all souped up for drag racing and shit. You know, drove it to the beer store with my buddy to get some beer. This fucking state trooper drove by and he was just staring at me hardcore, man, like staring. And I was like, yeah, he's gonna be waiting on me somewhere. And got out of the beer store, was coming back through town, didn't see him anywhere. So I got to the spot where it transitions from like 25 to, I don't know what, 35, 45 maybe. And I didn't think he was going to be anywhere, and I fucking punched it because I wanted to show my buddy this brand new fucking drag car that I bought, and I popped up over the hill hauling ass, and that motherfucker was right there. Fucking, I went to court. I took it to, well, it was like a $200 some fine, and I went to court to try to get it dropped or something. The judge was like, "Do you care about points on your license?" I was like, "Yes." And he's like, "All right, I'll reduce the fine to this, blah blah blah. I won't put points on your license, blah blah blah." I was like, "Hell yeah." The way he said it was, how did he say it? He called it, he said something weird when he got up to tell his story. He was like, "Oh, you know, my speed gun was calibrated on this date, blah, blah, blah. He was approaching with loud bass or a loud tone or something." I didn't keep that car very long though. It was like legit for fucking drag racing. It was an old 83 Fox body that had a 92 fucking roller motor in it from another Mustang. Aluminum drive shaft. Transmission was a 5-speed Tremec. Fucking 4-barrel carburetor on it. Push button to start it. Cost me $20 to go like fucking 6 miles. Bought it for $3,000 and sold it for $3,200. Yeah, it's somebody. If I didn't own the car and somebody just said what I said, I wouldn't know what the fuck it was either. I only know because I owned it. I had a lot. I like old cars. I had an old fucking Camaro at one point. My favorite was had a '69 Skylark. That shit was my favorite, man. I miss it so much. I wish I never sold it. I really miss it. I remember everywhere I went, like older people would be like, "Oh my god, I haven't seen one of those in ages. That was the first car that I had in high school. Oh, I wish I never would have got rid of it." Like, so many old people would tell me that shit. And my dumbass sold it. So are you saying you beat him? Yeah, everybody in this town has, like, Civics. I don't know. I never knew what the thing was about it. Oh, yeah. There was a point in time where everybody was putting those big old fart pipes on them. Just so fucking... I could never drive something like that. I'd be embarrassed. Yeah, that's fucking. I couldn't do that shit, man. They would all cruise. We had this strip, these two roads. When you're exiting town, they run parallel to each other. One goes out of town, one comes back into town. They're both straight. It's called the dual highway. They fucking used to run laps around that shit all fucking weekend. Just fucking hitting the gas, and then they would go park in the Burger King parking lot and just like stand in the Burger King parking lot. My like hanging out and shit. Yeah, I never got involved with any of that shit. I was too busy partying. Yeah, exactly. I thought the funniest shit ever was like when someone had a four-door. I look at a four-door as like, well, back then, I look at a four-door as like a family car. Like I know now they have four-doors that are like really fucking fast, but still, I always consider like a four-door like a family kind of car. These kids were putting like spoilers on their four-doors, and I thought it was so fucking funny.
Robotics 8675309, contact Toledo approach on 120.8.
Like big ass obnoxious fucking aftermarket spoilers on a four-door.
Toledo approach robotics 8675309, 3,400 feet. Robotics 8675309, Toledo approach, continuous planned. Altimeter tree.
Dude, I am legit fucking freezing. I need to buy a heater tomorrow. Like, I'm fucking sitting here. I feel like I'm actually in this fucking plane. I have a fucking hoodie on, and I'm putting a second hoodie on right fucking now. I just like old cars, man. I'm a fan of old cars. They're really cool. They're a fucking beast. Real fucking metal. Parts are cheap, super fucking cheap, and really easy to fucking fix. Nothing fucking complicated about them. But the best part is, like I said, cheap. Every part is fucking cheap. Alternator, $25. Front brakes, $5. Yeah, same with mine. I was having a problem with it not starting, and I found out it was like this sensor that's connected to the airflow. Little ass sensor, tiny as shit. Fucking $70 fucking dollars. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, I feel like I could make this thing for cheaper. Maybe some fucking wire and plastic. But I can't complain, it was a free fucking car, so. Yeah. Manual roll down windows? Absolutely. I can't tell you how many times I've had to replace a fucking window motor. How many times have I replaced a window motor? 4 times. It's fucking annoying. Pull off the door panel, and the little pegs that keep the door panel on always fucking break. Got this little ass hole to stick your fucking arm in. I hate it. But the only, like, a benefit of a newer car is the fucking location of the fuel pump. Like, I found out that my fuel pump is actually underneath my back seat. Like, I flip my seat up and there's a compartment that opens up and I can take the fucking fuel pump out just like that. That's a fucking benefit. Because back in the day with these old cars, I'd have to take the carpet out of the trunk, take a screwdriver, punch a hole in through the fucking metal, take a sawzall, cut a fucking flap and bend it back to get to the top of the fucking gas tank. Because trying to fucking drop the gas tank and those rusty ass old bolts are gonna fucking snap. It's just a pain in the fucking ass. You gotta make sure the fucking tank's empty or you're gonna fucking struggle with it. So yeah, I like the whole easy access to the fuel pump in the newer vehicles. Well, there's Reggie. What'd you do? Fall asleep? Ah. I miss my old Buick. Oh yeah, I forgot. You did get that new car. I bet you are loving that thing, dude. Fucking 2017. I bet you the first thing you fucking... I can picture this. I can see you sitting down inside of it saying, oh my god, all these fucking buttons. This car that I have has like some kind of power box and wire running to the rear view mirror, but there's a blown fuse, so like the radio works but the display isn't on, and I have fuses. I'm just not worried about replacing the fuse because I don't know, I don't really care about the car. But I'm kind of curious of what the fuck, what the power is that runs to my rearview mirror. Like, I'm wondering if it's a backup camera or some shit. Well, actually, no, it's not. It's a 2006, and I don't see no camera on the back of it. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what the fucking thing is. You said it said, how the hell are you gonna afford this? Fucking years of payments, huh? I desperately want to get a new car. I want to build my credit up. I want to get a car off of a lot. I want something that when I turn on the heat, it actually starts working like really quick. Like, I'm really happy that I actually have a car that the heat works, because every car I've ever owned, the heat never fucking worked. Yeah, I know, you got that. Oh, you want to sell it now? Oh, I see. Are you talking about the one car? You had like a car that's taking up your garage or something? Oh shit. That's the worst, man. When I sold my 69 Buick, I sold that motherfucker in a different state. Because I didn't want to fucking see it again. Lo and behold, this little punk ass kid bought that shit. He's driving all around my fucking town in it. I wanted to, I better not say what I was gonna say.
Toledo approach robotics, 8675309er, 2,400 feet.
Robotics 8675309er, Toledo approach, continue as planned. Altimeter 30.20.
Damn. Yeah, it's like when I first met my girl, she had a 2005 Jeep Wrangler, and we hit like a rough spot in life, and she couldn't afford to make payments on it anymore, and she only owed $5,000 on it, so a guy from work went to the dealership and paid it off, and we just gave it to him, because it was like it was getting ready to be repossessed and shit, and so, in order to save her credit and not let her credit get ruined, we let him pay it off and just gave him the Jeep. Well, his wife fucking wiped out on some leaves on the road and smacked a guardrail pretty good and totaled the Jeep. Cut him a fucking check for $14,000. Did I say 2014? I meant 2005. It was a 2005 Jeep Wrangler, and it was 2009 when it happened. But yeah, he told me that, and I was like, fuck. $14,000 check. You gotta be fucking kidding me. God damn, it's 3 o'clock. I'm gonna, after I land, I'm going to fucking bed. I feel so awake though, but I don't want to fucking sleep all day. No, I don't wanna. I want a brand spanking new car from a lot to make payments on so I can build my credit up. Something that I can fucking stick all my damn kids in besides the trunk. Well, it don't have to be like brand new. It could be used as long as it goes towards my credit. And I'm not talking. I ain't trying to go to no fucking old ass buy here, pay here, shitty used car lot. Yeah, Sunday. Get that extra hour of sleep. Yeah, all these fucking used car lots around here where I live are fucking bogus. And West Virginia is connected, it's like connected to Maryland. They're even fucking worse. Like, never buy a car in fucking West Virginia. Holy shit. And then PA's connected to Maryland as well. PA, their fucking laws are, their inspections are like more lenient. So you get a fucking car in PA that's PA inspected and you bring it to Maryland, 90% of the time they find a bunch of shit wrong with it. Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd go to a Ford dealership or Toyota dealership. But everybody has problems with Fords. Out of all my experience and wisdom that I've gained over time with cars, I've learned and heard that Toyotas are the best. And I've heard that Ford Focuses are actually pretty good too. I gotta do something real quick. There we go. I'm so glad I get to sleep in tomorrow. I got fucking, how many hours did I get in this week? $75 hours. No. Almost 70 hours this week. I'm ready for fucking sleep. Well, to sleep in. And it's they didn't force me though. They didn't force me. So it's not like that at all. My regular hours are 7 to 3:30, but I've been going in at like 6, staying late as fuck. Yep, I get overtime. Yes, sir. If I do something major from home, I put that on my timesheet. But if it's something simple, I don't fuck with it. I had so much shit to do this week. Like, a lot of those people there don't know what I got going on, and they just add to my fucking plate. Works out great. Fucking Christmas right around the corner. I have a nice fucking check, next paycheck. See what they say though. I bet you they won't let me do that again. They'll probably be like, "Oh, you can't work that many hours." Same thing I got you last year, just a different color. That's what this old guy used to tell me when I was younger. I'd say that to him. What do you get me for Christmas, Tom? He'd say, same thing I got you last year, just a different color. No, my dad. I'm gonna send you a pack of cigarettes, Reggie. They're gonna be special cigarettes. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah. See you in 25 years, son! Yes, you do. Yep. I was showing one guy at work the video. He's all into that. He was like, "Oh, he really knows what he's doing, huh?" Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy a fucking mini heater tomorrow. I don't know if I ever heard that, but I know what you're saying. I'm trying to think of a phrase now. Yeah, I'm gonna get a little heater. It's just too cold in this motherfucker. Oh, is that the runway right there? Oopsies. Look, Ma, no hands. I don't even know where I'm gonna land this motherfucker. I'm just gonna land it in a fucking field.
Transporter from dispatch. Nice landing. Go to the next parking and put your parking brake on. I'll be in touch.
Wee boys. That's from the mod. It's always gonna tell you nice landed even if you crash. It's a nice little mod. Guys working on it. Constantly updating it. Wow, look at that. Just a floating light bulb. Wow. Taking a little stroll. So I guess I just wanted me to land in this field somewhere. Oh boy, I was way off. So, wanted me to land in this little spot, huh? See lights. I can't wait till they add helicopters into this shit, man. It's gonna be fucking wild. Fuck's going on over here, boy? What? Oh, he just turned the lights off in his kidnapper van. Ah, get away from me! What the fuck? The fuck? Oh, look at him go. He's going for takeoff. Fucking suspicious ass van out here, huh? Did y'all see how he turned his lights off when I came up on him? Very, very strange.
Transporter from dispatch. Okay, nice job. Someone is coming to take the cargo. I'll call you when it's done. Transporter from dispatch. Cargo unloaded and checked. It is always a pleasure to work with you.
Oh, I thought it fucking ended. Yeah, they're getting ready to add a fucking fighter jet to this shit too, man. That's gonna be badass. Alright. Well, let me try. I'm gonna try this landing challenge real quick. It's got a leaderboard on it. You gotta land like as close as you can right here. Try it real quick. Have a good one, man. 85 knots, 65. Let's see if I can get up there on the leaderboard. Pennsylvania. Wait, where's the fucking runway? Holy shit, that's wild. I don't even know where the runway is, man. 14,000th place. I'm gonna try out again. No, I can't watch it yet. I'll do it when I'm done here. Fuck, same place. Achievement. Alright, I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna check your video out right now. I don't want to close the stream down. I'll send you a message here in a minute.